So far too many of us want to be the CEOs of other companies when we cannot even be the CEOs of our own lives. Like, if you want to go somewhere, if you want to be successful and prosperous in your life, you need to become the chief executive officer of your own life. You need to be able to lead yourself and direct your life as if it was a business. You have to treat yourself like you are a business. You being the entity, the company, .com, whatever your name and surname is, your finances must be straight. Like, you have to have your own balance sheet with your assets and liabilities, right? So those will be your properties, whatever you have in your property portfolio, as well as the loans. You need to have a method of going over your numbers every day, every week, every month. You must have your income statement with your budget items in terms of your income and expenses. You must also have your cash flow statements in terms of how money is coming in and going out when it comes to your personal finances. So these are the things that, people who are CFOs, CEOs, they do for their own, for their companies or the companies where they work. But as a person, of success who wants to prosper, you need to take the same perspective when it comes to you as an individual, when it comes to you and your life. You are responsible for the executive decisions that you are making. So if you look at my previous videos when I talked about your decisions being the things that determine your destiny. So the chief executive officer makes executive decisions, and that's what you are doing on the daily. But sometimes we take the decisions we make lightly. So we really need to make sure that we coming across as the owners. You have to do that. This thing of waiting for somebody to save you, there's no one that's coming to save you, basically. And so that's why it's important to know yourself from a personal mastery point of view. And then in terms of directing your life, that's when the personal leadership aspect comes, because you are the one now who's taking action. You are the one who's making plans. You are the one who's making those executive decisions around your finances, your relationships, your social circles, your vision, where you want your life to go. We sign up for these companies and we read up about their plans. We read up about their visions, their missions, their values. But at the same time, we don't do it for ourselves. We expect other people to do it. And that's one of the key lessons I've learned in life, is that in life, you have to self-direct. You cannot wait for other people to give yourself direction, or give your life direction, or take the reins for your life, because people will do what they want to do. And if you also leave it to the universe, then you'll end up basically just being like a piece of paper going wherever the wind blows. So take the attitude of being the chief executive officer of your life and start directing your life today.